Top or bottom?
Top.
Hey guys, welcome back to a new coffee talk video. It is Sunday morning. Yes, and we woke up in the Hamptons. You guys have seen my friend Niamh already on the channel. We did a picnic before, and the reason why we're together in the Hamptons
is because this is our boyfriend's, or both of our boyfriend's family home.
Aww,
I keep thinking
so we're
way
like
lower
sisters-in-law
than you.
here. Actually, it's so
Sisters-in-law in
much fun.
training.
Before I was always here, like before you guys got together, I was always alone here with the boys. No, it was fun, but now it's fun to have someone.
And they get wild, so it's fun to have someone to make eye contact with when they're being crazy, and you can just be like,
what's going on? Okay, we were just about to get ready for the day because actually we're leaving back to New York City today, but still. So there we go. Oh, this is like my little hair trick actually. It's so dirty and I need to wash it, but I don't want to wash it. So
wait, what's your trick?
I just do it like half up, so I just do make like little.
See, my trick is so much nastier.
What do you do?
Okay, so most places, and I think this is like a good tip for girls when you like stay at a guy's house and you just don't know what to do. Like usually places have baby powder, and you're blonde, so it'll work for you. And you use too much of it, you look like grandma wig. But if you use just a little bit, it kind of just works like dry shampoo.
Oh well, I've never tried it, and I don't have dry shampoo.
They do. I figured.
Oh,
it
they
out.
do?
Like the first couple of times I came here and I forgot to bring stuff, I was just like putting baby powder in my hair, hoping that Joe wouldn't come. You know when you like just start dating someone, you like don't even want them to see you like do your makeup. You like wake up an hour earlier than them and you run to the bathroom and you're just like, let me fix this.
I need to say, well, we're both past that stage now. We wake up in the morning.
Now we just get ready for each other.
Yeah, so I think we are all ready. So we're gonna go to the kitchen and we're gonna make some coffee. We kind of look like a little bit like here.
You just minus
just a little bit, right? Okay, so here is where the magic happens. I honestly think that this spot is like our favorite spot in the whole house because like Joe's and Mac's mother is like an amazing chef and she's like always cooking here, and then we're all like sitting there waiting till the food is ready, but also we're like all chatting and like everyone is always hanging in the kitchen.
My favorite thing is when she'll be hanging out here and she'll just be like, you guys hungry? And we just pretend like we haven't been sitting there waiting for her to ask, and we're just like, oh, I could eat. And we're yes, it's so funny. So funny.
And today we're gonna make French press coffee. So we're gonna have this Trader Joe Colombia Supremo coffee, medium roast, sweet and rich. And whoops! Oh, this smells so good. Honestly guys, like if you don't have a coffee machine, take this. Like this is amazing. And then we wait a little bit, right? Yeah.
That's how I see.
Ta-da!
When the fridge opens up to oat milk, I hear the noise in my head like,
Oh. You guys know that like Oli is your favorite too, my favorite too.
Yeah.
And it was sold out all the time, and we found this one, Planet Oat, and for some reason it tastes, I think, even more creamier and more sugary, but it has less sugar and less.
and they do an extra creamy one.
But
right?
this one doesn't foam as good. So if you want to put it in a smoothie or something or a coffee, it works, but if you want to foam it, it doesn't work. Okay, so we just finished breakfast and we're gonna go for a morning walk in the woods, in the hood.
In the wood hood.
In the wood hoods. staying warm in here.
Sanne, if I gave you a free pass, wait,
What?
Sanne, if I gave you a free pass to punch someone in the face and they would immediately forget it, would you take that pass?
Yes.
Who would you use it on? Ah, that was really easy, actually. Okay, you go.
Okay, question for you. Is there someone in your life you would really want to give a punch in the face?
Yes, absolutely, and I can't say who. I can't say who, but like...
I think I don't. I just like avoid the person.
No, there's someone that I just like, you know, like sometimes, and I don't believe violence is the answer to anything, but someone just needs a punch. I'm like, you are so...
You can't say that. You can't say
like,
that.
someone just, like, they just need
Keep it positive, Niamh. Keep it positive.
True.
Okay, Niamh, what is your worst quality? What is your best quality?
My best quality is that I love people. I think I get along with people swimmingly, but my worst quality is that I somehow manage to make up that that everyone hates me. It's
how is that possible?
I'll like have a great day with someone, I'll go home and be like, you said something weird, didn't you? And they didn't laugh at that, and then my entire night is just like,
whoa.
I get in my own head too much. Wait, what's your worst quality?
My worst quality? I'm very chaotic. Very chaotic. I look very zen, but in real,
what does chaotic mean?
I just leave my stuff everywhere. I forget everything. I lose everything, so other people need to help me find it. And people get kind of annoyed by it.
You seem like the perfect person that like a day planner was
designed
for.
I always try. I do, like, I really try, but it doesn't never really work. My best quality is I'm easygoing.
What's your biggest turn off?
The biggest turn off is guys who are really like full of themselves.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Guys who'll just like be in the mirror, like
be in the mirror like all the time and just like yeah. Big turn off. And for you?
I don't know who taught, because it seems to be quite a common thing. I do not know who taught guys that like being mean to a girl, because like they say like treat them mean, keep them keen. To me, when somebody is like nasty to me and I can tell they're doing it to try so that I want to win their approval, total opposite effect. They'll like say something like nasty to me and I'm just like, no.
Doesn't work. Oh my god, look at this. This is like a real life fall. I'll make a gift here. Best thing about New York City? Worst thing about New York City?
The best thing about New York City is that you can, I'm gonna sound so gluttonous, you can get anything you want at any time you want. You want ice cream? It's 3 in the morning, no problem. Here are 100 flavors you can choose from.
Best thing?
That's the best.
Oh, the best thing? Worst thing?
That's also the worst thing.
Yeah.
That is equally the worst thing, because that means that it's 3 a.m. sometimes and I'm like, I could use some pistachio.
And you just go and get it or get it delivered and it just never stops.
My ass doesn't even go and get it. I get that delivered. I'm like, thank you. I like open the door and shame to the delivery guy and I'm just like, thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Biggest turn on?
Biggest turn on? If a guy makes you laugh.
Yes, and I know,
because even if it's like, sometimes, you know, I've dated like a guy who's like super like good looking, so nice and so like, but like, I just don't know. Sometimes it's just like you need to laugh with someone, you need to have fun, and I think that's very important.
Yeah.
How did your worst kiss look like?
I can't believe you asked me that. It just, a montage just played in my head because I can't pick the worst one. The worst one. The worst ones are really just when like, cause I don't 100% believe that there are like bad kisses, but I think that there are highly incompatible kisses. So my worst was just like,
mine was the wash machine, definitely.
yeah, just being like, I'm like, that might be somebody's thing, but like, if I wanted to drown, I'd go swimming.
Horrible. Worst thing you ever bought for your wardrobe?
Everything. I told you I'm bad at shopping. I just get really excited by stuff and then I take it home and I'm like, oh, this bright red sweater that has no shoulders in it looks good with nothing. Right? But the worst thing that
I think for me everything red too, because like I have red cheeks, so when I put it on I look like a tomato. So.
I still like it though.
Not working.
I still think today will be my day.
Look at the red cheeks.
If you were going to do like a Survivor type show,
yeah,
who would you take with you? Who would be your partner?
Yeah, Max.
Would it be Max?
Yeah, of course.
He's such a princess. You really think he'd be fine?
That is
He's such such a princess. Like,
It's actually true. He is a princess, but like at least he is smart enough to like build things and find solutions I would not think of. Like that's for
he'd
sure.
probably be so uncomfortable if you were in like the
Or maybe
wilderness that he would
Jason.
get you out
No,
so
Jason.
fast.
He would like. We would
No,
just,
you'd
like,
be stuck there for years because he would make it his home. Jason would like put on his blanket and be like, right, now we're gonna go live in that there tree. That's what he would do.
That is so true. I'm sorry, Jason, but it's so true. We would have a lot of fun on the island, but this.
Okay, let's see.
So true.
Food or sex?
Food.
Food!
Yeah.
Really? That was so fast.
Yeah.
So if you had to do like a year eating like basic food, but you could have sex, you would choose to have nice food and no sex.
Yeah, because yeah.
Oh my god.
You?
I'm so needy that to me like
Really? No, I
physical
would.
touch is my
honestly,
number one love language.
Yeah, it's also. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's for me too. Physical touch is one of my longer. But 1 year bad food or 1 year bad sex.
I'd go crazy. I'd feel unloved.
I can do 1 year. I can't do 1 year without food. That's actually a really good one. Okay, what are your long languages?
My love languages. I love this, by the way. I've been like studying this since I was like 12, which is way too young. But touch is first. Words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, and gifts is really low for me. I actually.
But you just named all of them.
But that's like in
Yeah,
order.
yeah. Oh, in
so
order.
that's like gifts is like zero
already
for me
are
at the
so-
bottom. It makes me really awkward when someone like gives me something and I'm just like, I'd like a hug.
Oh, I have the same thing. Gifts don't do really anything for me that much. For me, it's touch and words of affirmation. Which one were there?
There's words of affirmation, quality time.
Quality time. That's really important for me.
Yeah.
Quality time and touch, and quality time and touch together. That's
What's
the
the
power of love. The least is like gifts, acts of service. Also, I notice I give love in that way, but I don't receive it in that
Yeah.
way. Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
Yeah, I do.
Do you know Max's?
Words or like acts of affirmation,
Acts of service is his?
or yeah, acts of service, and touch, quality time. Yeah, so that's a good thing if it's kind of like aligned, because or you just need to know from each other what is the longer language, because sometimes couples completely miss each other there, right?
Oh yeah.
Because they're thinking they're giving the person love by giving them like acts of service, and that person just wants a hug.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a really hard one and no one's gonna take it personally. What's the one thing you would change about Max?
Ooh. He can sometimes be very angry about very small things.
That was super honest.
But like I'm just then like sitting there
and you're
not
just
really
chilling.
that big of a deal, you know. I'm chilling. I mean, I'm not bothered at all. But sometimes I'm just like, must be very hard sometimes to just
To just be you.
just
That's
be
what I think about Joe. I'm like, it must be hard to be you sometimes. You stress.
yeah, right. Like so sometimes very stressed, but then I'm sometimes very stressed too. How many times a week do you get anxiety?
Every day. And it's like, that's a horrible thing to say, but it's true. I have that like awful thing that when like, I think that's why I like to wake up early, because when I wake up in the morning, as soon as my brain is awake, the thoughts start coming in. And I start like, from when I'm laying there, I start overthinking everything. And I'm like, right, I just need to get up and move.
That's actually a really good tip, because when you wake up very early and you have like anxiety, whatever, you feel like you're awake before all the craziness starts. So it's kind of, you have a moment for yourself and then you breathe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. What is the baddest thing you did last week?
I don't know about doing things last week, but I've done like,
Last month. You did
I
something.
haven't done this in a while, but something bad that I used to do all the time. Whenever I would go places and I would know the drinks were going to be expensive, I was like, I can take a little water bottle of tequila and then just ask for a soda water when I get there. Hot tip for free, how to get a tequila soda.
How to get tequila soda, bring it in.
I'm like, that's a bad thing.
So
Oh wait, I
bad.
jumped last week I jumped the subway turnstile, but it's because all the machines are broken.
Oh, I
trying
did
to
that
refill my
too.
car, and so, it must be so
Oh my
easy
God,
for you.
no,
You
I
must
had
just be
so-
like this.
I
Step.
know, I had such, no, mine was, it was way worse. So you always have like an exit, right? And
You slide in through the door.
so yeah, we were sliding through the door. So someone was in front of me and went through it, and I was like, oh, perfect. I run after it. This person turns around, but it was someone from the subway station. It was someone who worked there, and it was not just like a passenger sneaking in. And this lady was like this big, and she started like yelling at me, and I was just like, I will buy a ticket.
I don't take very well to being yelled at.
No, me either.
Stop
So
yelling at
I'm-
me is one of my favorite sentences. And then Joe's just like, I'm not yelling at you.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs, definitely.
Summer or winter?
Summer, definitely.
New York or Cape Town?
Oh, that's so hard. I have to say wherever my family is.
Chocolate? Yeah. Chocolate or cheese?
Chocolate.
Mama's girl or daddy's girl?
Mama's girl. My mom, I'm like a copy of my mom. Like, she just gets it. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Favorite season? Summer. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Flying.
Flying? Where would you fly to?
All over the world. Yes.
Top or bottom?
Okay guys, this was the end of our Hamptons day. We need to run and catch the bus because I think the boys are waiting for us. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to follow Niamh on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me as well. And don't forget to
Follow us on TikTok?
follow us on TikTok and subscribe.
Subscribe! That was the
and see you
one.
guys very soon. Bye bye.